Hello, I am Beverly Mackey, and we're going to focus on how to multiply 2-digit by 2-digit numbers 3 different ways: area model, partial products, and traditional methods. The problem that we're going to do today is 34 times 67, and when we finish, we should have the same answer using all methods. If you don't, that would mean that we did something wrong somewhere. So let's start with 34 times 67. The area model, we're going to use a rectangle. And because it has 2 digits, we're going to make sure that we have 2 columns. The second factor has 2 digits, and so we'll make sure we have 2 rows going across. We're going to use the expanded form of each of the factors, and you can put, doesn't matter what number goes on top or on the side, but since this is the first one, I'm going to put it on top. And so 30, because we have 3 10s, so that would be 30 plus 4 ones. And for the 67, we have 6 10s, that's 60 plus 7. Then we multiply 60 times 30. Remember the rule or the patterns when you multiply by multiples of 10, you always have a 0 in your answer, right? And or zeros. And so we're going to multiply the non-zero number 6 times 3, 18, and then follow that pattern with the 2 zeros, 1, 2. All right. 60 times 4. Again, 6 times 4 is 24, and we'll end up with that 1 0. Then we go down to 7. 7 times 30. 7 times 3 is 21. 1 0. 7 times 4, 28. Now, the next step would be to add each of the partial products. You could either add them mentally across, but we're going to go ahead and just list them. 1800. Now, make sure you line up your numbers. And so I'm just going to start in my ones place for this 240 to make sure I line my numbers up correctly. And then 210. And then 28, make sure that's 10. And then we add. All right, so then we have 10, 8, I'm sorry. And then you have 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7. 2 plus 2 is 4, 8 more, 12. And then we carry the 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So our answer is 2,278. All right, so that is the area model. You can pause the video to study or to repeat it on your own. All right, let's take it again. Let's go to partial products. I just have a habit of writing it, but this time we're going to write the partial product. We will write that vertically. So we're going 34 times 67. Now, 4 times 7. I'm going to write that on the side. 7 times 4. That gives me 28. Now write my product, partial product here. I'm just going to put an arrow to show that's where it came from. Then I'm going to multiply 7 times my 3 tens, which is 30. 7 times 30 is 210. All right, so now we're through with the 7. Now we're going to multiply 6 times the 34. All right, so actually that is 6 tens, remember? So that's 6 tens, that's 60 times 4. So 6 times 4 is 24. But I also know, since I have a 0, my answer will end in a 0. And then I'll put my 24. And then we're going to do 60, 6 tens times 3 tens. This time I have 2 zeros. That follows the pattern, so we're going to do that. And then 6 times 3 is 18. Oops, and I saw that. We're going to go outside the line a little bit, box a little bit. That's okay. It's okay. All right, so now we just need to add them. Add up our partial products. These are called partial products, hence the name. Okay, and let's add 8, 0, 0, 0 is 8. 0, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 2 more is 7. 10, 8, 2 is 10 plus 2 is 12. Carry that 1 and we get 2. 2,278. Ah, yes. Area model and partial products, they have the same answer. We're smoking, we're good. And now the traditional method. Again, we're going to write it vertically. Four times 7, 28. 8 in my ones place, and I'm going to put plus 2. That reminds me I'm going to add it later. Plus 2. And then 7 times 3 is 21 plus 2 more. 23. All right, now I'm finished with that. Let's go to the next. 6 times 4, 24, and I'm going to put it in the tens place and carry my 2. Now, why didn't I put it here? Yes, because we are actually multiplying by a multiple of 10. 6 tens is 60. So we know that our answer will end in 0. So this is why, if you didn't know, this is why the 0 goes there all the time. They have different little, rhymes to help you remember that. But I want you to know the real reason why it's required, right? So again, we have the 0 there. We did 6 times 4 is 24. We put the 4 here. We carried the 2. Then we're going to 6 times 3, 18 plus 2 is 20. Then we're ready to add 8 plus 0, 8. 3 plus 4, 7. 2 plus 0, 2. and then 2 again. Voila. Bang, bang, bang. You are correct all 3 times. Now, I'd like for you to take your time, look over them, and see what similarities that you see in each of the methods. For instance, this 210 plus 28, if you add those together, that's 238, which is over here. You see that? And here you have your 210 and your 220, your 210 and 28 as well. So look and see your similarities and let me know which method you like the best. And if you look down in the description, I have some practice resources. All right. Until next time, bye-bye.